Babylon. When we are rule over the pagan.
Hey, shalom brothers, shalom sisters, Bishop Nathaniel here. That's right, you know what day it is. It's Shout Out Tuesday. It is Shout Out Tuesday. And I pray you brothers and sisters join me every Tuesday afternoon on IUIC Events channel, where I will be reading your kind and inspirational letters, also thanking you for your kind donations, and also covering very important biblical information for the mental well-being of our 12 tribes. That's right, 12 tribes worldwide. So hope to see you then, every Tuesday afternoon on IUIC Events. Shalom.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again.
To be a Caucasian man. We asked him, what's your opinion, honest opinion on the black community. We're not asking him to talk ish about people. He gave an honest answer. We share the same sentiment. In our communities, we lack an overall amount of ambition. We don't want to do nothing but sit on the porch and drink. We come out here to Mike's Time Savers, Rage Butcher Shop, we get our tall boy, we get our 2 cans of Four Loko, and then we sit our lazy ass on the porch. You lack ambition!
Bring it up.
Right. Give me Jeremiah chapter 2. Verse 21, hope for a slave. I want Jeremiah 2. We move with a slave mindset. Newsflash, a lot of y'all believe slavery ended. You were emancipated in 1864, 1865. But how you move today in 2024, you have never been emancipated. You still in slavery.
Bring it up.
You move in this slow-mo, honeydew molasses, I'm stuck in the snow type mindset. You hang around all day in front of this store that don't even belong to you. Here's what you got.
Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy and right seed.
What?
How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant?
Jump down to 12. How have we turned into a degenerate plant? What's degenerate? A lot of you old jakes up here that's not listening, we know you listening, you can hear us. I blame y'all for Meg Thee Stallion. I blame you for 21 Savage, with your old lazy asses. You didn't teach the community that came out from between your knees how to do any damn thing. Why you think Cardi B shaking her damn ass on the TV? Because her grandma didn't slap her across her whore head. Y'all the ones that failed me. Read.
Be astonished, O you heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid.
Be horribly afraid. We should be afraid for what's coming down the pipeline for our community. A lot of us have no idea what's coming. How you doing today, man?
All right, how you doing?
What do you think about the state of the black and brown community today?
I think it's too much killing each other going on.
Too much killing each other?
I think it's too much trying not to work with one another and trying not
trying to work with one another?
Yeah, just trying to be, make each other better.
Trying to make each other better. Okay,
that's
okay.
What's going on.
So, do you think there are ways to fix those problems? Because I agree. Those are big issues predominantly in our community. Are those issues too big for us to fix? That's what I want to ask you next.
I don't believe so.
How do you think we should do it?
Just to be honest, they have more value on the person that looks like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get somebody that look like you, and some of these people sees the things that they have and they don't have, and instead of them going out and working for it, or even if they felt like they had to take it, you're taking from somebody that's trying to make it just like you, and not with other people.
Good stuff. Hey, I want you. We got a few Bible scriptures that fit exactly what you said. Give me Hosea 4:1 first.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 1.
So I asked you about what are some of the issues with our community. We're going to read God details, issues that are predominant with us. Read.
Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
The word of the Lord, meaning God's words, not ours. I may sit here today in 2024 and say, the black community doesn't have any problems. God says in 2024, you do have problems. Read.
For the Lord have a controversy.
Controversy means issue. So God said, I have an issue. Read.
With the inhabitants of the land.
The inhabitants of the land, the children of Israel. Today we go by these names that we've adopted in slavery. I'm speaking a language that my ancestors got forced on them in slavery. That's the truth of why I'm speaking English. That's just the truth. I'm speaking English because if you dig far enough in my family line, somewhere along the line, whatever language we were speaking, we were made to not speak it. And we had to adopt this language. Read.
Because there's no truth.
Because there's no what?
No truth.
So the problem he has with the black community is that there's no truth in our community. Are we a people that lie to each other?
Yeah.
We were people that lie to each other. So there's no truth. Read.
Nor mercy.
Nor what?
Mercy.
If somebody does something, or say you accidentally do something to somebody else, do they show you understanding and compassion and let bygones be bygones? Or does it turn into black on black crime?
It turns into something more. Even when they do apologize to you, if you accept their apology nowadays, they see that as a sign of weakness.
Now we don't even have the mercy. We don't even have the mercy to understand that if I apologize for you, let me know that I offended you. Okay, I'm going to apologize for it. You're looking at me as weak, but that makes me a stronger man to be willing to apologize for something I've done. Read what you got.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. Because there's no truth.
There's no truth.
Nor mercy.
Nor mercy.
Nor knowledge of God in the land.
Nor knowledge of God. What does God look like? We'll ask people all day, they say, I don't know. You fit what the Bible said. You have no knowledge of him. I cannot say I know somebody, but then you ask me to describe what they look like and I can't tell you nothing. I can't say, hey, that's my cousin Jamal over there. Oh yeah, what Jamal look like? He's 6'2", 185, he's got dreads. Oh yeah, I know Jamal. That's a part of how you prove you know somebody. No knowledge of God, we don't even know what he looked like. The Bible says he looks like a black man and like us. Adam, the first man, was made in God's image. So Adam's gonna look like an image of what God looks like. Well, what did God use to make Adam? The dirt. If God gave Adam a brown body, what does God look like? He has a brown body. Read.
Verse 2.
What?
By swearing and lying and killing.
So here's why God says there's no truth in the land, no compassion or mercy. We're doing what? Read that again.
By swearing.
Swearing means if I know you're doing something evil, no snitches. Snitches get stitches. I swear or I agree with what you're doing. Read.
And lying.
And doing what?
And lying.
Lying on purpose. Read.
And killing.
And doing what?
And killing.
What you mentioned earlier. Black on black crime, the killing we do to each other. When I look at somebody that looks like me, I don't look at him and understand that we're coming from the same similar circumstances, and 9 times out of 10, we're dealing with the same issues. If I got trouble trying to keep up with my rent, more than likely you're having issues with your rent too. Look at what just happened right here. Somebody just got into an accident. If nobody was buying and selling, that car wouldn't have been having to leave this parking lot and then be even in a position to have that accident.
Right.
Read that again.
By swearing and lying and killing and stealing
and doing what?
And stealing.
What you see on the news? Now in California, that they don't throw you in jail for stealing, what did we do? Did we start stealing less or more? Damn. It's almost like the Bible knows what it's talking about. That if you don't put any rules over us, we get worse instead of better. Read.
And committing adultery.
Oh, what's adultery, my brother? Cheating. Oh, we doing a lot of cheating in the black community? Wow. We sneaking around and creeping? Not you. Good, that's good, that's good. We need more men like you that don't do it. For our community as a whole, are we cheating on each other? Yeah. Hey, you look like you might remember, there was a song called OPP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know me. What was that song about? That song was about cheating, wasn't it? Yeah. We made a rap song about it. We dancing in the club. You down with OPP? Are you asking me, am I okay with adultery? This is wild. That's a wild song. But now we look at some of the songs today and go, why are they singing like that? Because we led the way. We opened the door and we didn't teach the ones after us that what we did was actually wrong, don't do it. We encouraged them. For every 21 Savage, there was a Trick Daddy. For every Cardi B, we had Little Kim. We opened the door to teach them how to do contrary to God's laws. Read that again.
And committing adultery. They break out, and blood touches blood.
Now, if I find out you sleeping with my girl, what's happening? I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna open the bedside stand, I'm gonna pull out the yapper, and now I'm looking for you. Now you, the ops is looking for me. I'm gonna spin the block, I'm gonna shoot him when I kill him. It's because we're doing things to each other, and we're not using anything to learn how you say it, to work together. Give me the book of Zephaniah 2:1. In order for us to work together, we have to love each other like I love myself. How Like how the Bible says, love your neighbor like you love yourself. If I know you, say me and you live in the same hood, and God forbid something happens to you on your job and you lose your check, I'm supposed to have such a good relationship with you that you can come to me and say, hey, can you help me with rent this month? Hey man, I know him. Me and him hang out, my kids hang out with his kids. How much you need for rent? I got you. I should be able to spot you. Or everybody in the neighborhood should be able to come together. I'll chip together 20, you chip together 20, and because we all deal with each other in love, bro, we got you. And we're gonna help you find another job. We got you. We don't move like that. The person that lives right next door to me, I'll be like, the hell with that person. I don't even know them. I should want to know them. They live right next door to me.
That's how it is now. Like back when, like, because I'm 43. When I was growing up with my mom and all this, it was a whole different situation. Like, like I knew people in the neighborhood. People knew me. They even knew my mama and stuff like that. So it was different. But now, yeah, it's totally different.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're correct. We had a semblance of that understanding that we were all we had. Give me the book of Zephaniah 2:1. I'm gonna ask you an important question because you already answered it earlier, but I'm gonna rephrase the question. Here's what you got.
Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
A race of people who, among other races, they don't really want us around. Have you heard the expression, when we move in the neighborhood, white people say, there goes the neighborhood. Property values go down, the redlining, the gentrification. So in your generation, when you were coming up, why do you think y'all had a stronger sense of community? Is it because you understood that there's a race of people who don't really love you like that?
Well, that's what my grandparents and my uncles, all of them instilled, like, we need to be better with ourselves.
Yes.
And not so focus on what others do, because others don't have your best interests in heart.
Right.
Because they can't understand your experiences and what you went through.
Oh, they can't, brother.
Yeah, that's how I was raised. That's how my grandma, my grand uncle, and all them who done fortunately passed away, and they passed that down to my mom who raised and instilled it in me. So yeah.
2 manner of people. You're correct. The reason why we have to be able to love each other as a people and not depend on somebody outside our race is mainly because they can't really understand things from our viewpoint. So when we say, oh man, I saw something on the news, they hunted that black man down, they lynched him, man, this is still like slavery. Your white coworker would be like, hey guy, what do you mean? Slavery's over with. And it's like a wall is in his mind, and he can't understand that for you as a black man and the history in this country, to see another black man on the news who was actually lynched, it's like, yo, this is like it's still going on, it's like slavery's going on. But your white coworker would be like, what are you talking about? It's not slavery. They don't experience life the way we've had to experience. Right. So it's really hard for them to really be in our actual best interest. Man.
What is the nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word